Hello there, my name's Carlo. Welcome to another exciting video on my channel. Previous video I did to this was do I get a 2013 Mac Pro or do I upgrade my Hackintosh? Well, there's been some major developments on this topic, and I have got something. I don't know if you can see it right next to me here, and I'll explain in a second what it is. Actually, I'll tell you now what I went for. I went for the 2012, mid-2012, 12-core Mac Pro. Now, this runs at 3.6 gigahertz, 12 cores, and it's got 24 threads in it. I've got 64 gigs of RAM, so the RAM's maxed out on it. It's currently running an ATI 5770 graphics card, which I do intend on upgrading. We have 4 drives installed, obviously, because this machine takes 4 drives. So we've got 3 Western Digital 1TB blacks in there, and I've got a 500 gig SSD for my main boot drive on this system. Now, why did I actually go for the 2012 Mac Pro? Well, it's very simple, really. When, especially boys and their toys, go out and buy a PC or a desktop in any way, the most fun you get out of it is basically the upgradability. I've mentioned it quite a bit in my previous videos that I do like a system which I can upgrade and literally play around with the internals of the system. When you go out and buy a 2013 Mac Pro, you lose that. You automatically lose that bit of fun which the previous generation Mac Pro gave to you. And I didn't want that. I really didn't want that. I see this one going £2,000. I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that. I've run some Geekbench tests on it, with Geekbench 3, and it scored nearly 28,000 points. On the Geekbench. With the 6-core Mac Pro, I think it scored something like 19,000. So it flattens that system straight away, absolutely pulverising it. But the difference is I've got the option of upgradability. Now, what this basically means for me is, say for instance, okay, you've got your 2013 Mac Pro, your PCI flash storage goes in it, okay? You're looking for £500 to actually replace that. If my 500 gig SSD fails in this machine, I've got a choice. I don't have to go out and buy an SSD drive. I can just put a couple of 100 gig hard drive in there, 30-40 quid, until I can afford to go and buy an SSD. So obviously it's economical as well at the same time, and obviously by the scores I've just told you, it actually flattens the Mac Pro 2013 straight out. It just feels a lot more solid as well. It feels a lot more stable, and it feels a lot more stronger. Now obviously, I had the Hackintosh before, which was Core i7, as I mentioned in previous videos, and I was blown away how this machine runs compared to the Hackintosh. It absolutely flattens it, without a doubt. Even when you're running Mavericks and you're using the operating system on it, it just feels solid, it feels stable, and it feels like nothing's going to happen. So for instance, if I'm working on After Effects or something like that, I don't have to worry, oh god, is this going to bottleneck, am I going to get a blue screen of death, is something going to happen here? I don't have to worry about this with this machine, gaming on it. I mean, I've got Windows Boot Camp on one of the 1TB hard drives. I was playing Crysis 3 and I was running nearly 100 frames per second on Crysis 3 with everything turned up to maximum. It absolutely flies, this system. So am I pleased with what I did? Yes, 150%. 150%. Now, I do have a 27-inch Apple Cinema display on order. We went down to the Apple store, but they never had any in stock, so we're just waiting for that to turn up, being delivered to my home. I'm currently using just a standard classic Mac Pro keyboard at the moment, previous generation Mac Pro, but I have got the Magic Trackpad, the Magic Mouse, and the Slimline keyboard coming to me very soon as well. As far as GPU, it's got the 577 ATI in it. It's an okay card, it's doing the job, it's running things like Final Cut Pro 10, no problems, but I do want that. If you've got a 12-core Mac Pro, you want to try and get the best card you possibly can for this. So obviously I need to try and find out, which I've been doing quite a bit of research on, the Titan. I really love the look of the Titan graphics card, and in previous bench tests I've seen and reviews I've seen, It's supposedly better than the AMD FirePro 700 D700 graphics card, which is actually in the 2013 Mac Pro. Apparently you flattened it, and obviously that's what I'm looking at getting. If I can't put that card in this machine, then there's the ATI Sapphire 7950 graphics card. It comes in a white colour, which I'll hopefully be putting into this machine at some point. So yeah, there it is really, guys. I did it, you know. So there's the Mac Pro, guys. I do apologise about the video cutting out. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. There it is. 12 core, 64 gigs of RAM, 4 hard drives, 3 1TB blacks, 1 500 gig SSD in there. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Please just give this a thumbs up and a like, and also if you think I made the right decision, just leave any comments below, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for listening, guys.